Okay. Hello, everyone. We're back once again. This week's song is my tune called One Way Man that I got to co-write with the one and only Carson Waites. I'll tell you all the story about it after I play the song, and this is a nice traveling song.
To Chicago to see an old friend there, and we listened to old records, drinking beers. Came outside to find a strange woman sitting in my trunk. She said, "Hey, can you take me anywhere but here?" And after the aliens crashed down in Roswell City, the Martians and I played some Sunhouse songs. I went to sing in the streets around Venice, Italy, while the locals told me got all the words wrong. No, the rain is falling, the road is calling after me, yes. Time's a whisper, she's a cool mistress, she'll always be. Now I'm a one-way stranger heading down the road, yeah. You can catch me if you can. There ain't no danger in being all alone. You can put the past behind you as a one-way man. Well, the Georgia sun, it beats heavy on my head. No paycheck, but I've got some fish to fry. Got some fish to fry. Thought I lost it all when I headed Petoskey way. You see, the people that paid me by the city, it sucked me dry. I thought I lost it again when I headed to Japan, but I found it some sushi by the bay. The sushi by the bay now. In California, you know that it ruined all my plans. See, there were always 1,000 reasons that I should stay. No, the rain is falling, the road is calling out to me, yes. No time to whisper, she's a cool mistress, she'll always be. Now I'm a one-way stranger heading down the road, yeah. Catch me if you can. There ain't no danger in being all alone. You can put the past behind you as a one-way man.
You can tell today my voice is a little bit hoarse. I I did a lot of singing this weekend, and I didn't expect it to hit my voice as much as it did. Well, okay, I didn't drink enough water. Is what really happened. That song is a song that I like to end a lot of shows with. Whenever I'm playing out and about somewhere, you'll usually hear me end it with either One Way Man, or sometimes I'll do like Billy Joel's Piano Man or something like that. And that song came about entirely because of procrastination. That was, during the last semester of my senior year of college. It was winter and spring of 2020. So COVID lockdowns and all that kind of stuff. My friend Carson Waites and I decided that we had decided already that we wanted to record a record together. And we got like drum tracks down for everything, and it's sort of started putting everything together. And then lockdown hit. Then we really had to make sure we got the record done, because then it could be a quarantine record, which is funny because none of the songs have anything to do with COVID. But we released it shortly afterwards, so it was our quarantine record. On the last day that we were all going to be, that he and I were going to be, around. This is around like May or June. It might have been in June, actually. I was going to head back to home, and he was going to do the same thing. And we had one day to sit down together and mix it all. And we were so excited. We were going to get the whole entire record mix. It was 11 songs. We were going to do it. It was going to be great. Then we sat down, and we were like, man, I just I just want to play more music. I don't want to do any mixing. We ended up coming up with that song, which in a lot of ways kind of became fortuitous, because all of those little bits and pieces became a story that either had happened or did end up happening. So the first verse, went to Chicago to see an old friend there. That was the story of getting all the drum tracks from my record called The Dangerous Music Man years and years ago. I went to Chicago to get Dean Sinclair to record drum tracks in his bedroom. And shortly afterwards, the coming out to see a strange woman in my trunk. That was from, I was packing up the car once, and I don't know what my neighbor was thinking, but she thought it'd be a fun practical joke to crawl into my trunk and just like jump out and surprise me. It was it's amusing in hindsight. She actually won out of that because she got put in a song because of it. Then shortly afterwards, what is it? The aliens crashing in Roswell. That's a story from my buddy Junior, who has passed on now, but he used to have a magazine called Big City Rhythm and Blues Magazine, and he talked about driving through Roswell once, and in that same conversation, he and I also talked about a jam session he went to just east of there, and they were all playing Son House songs, and Son House is a blues player who's like, he's one of the guys that almost every band or blues player or like rock player credits with being a big inspiration to them is Son House. There's of course many other inspirations, but he's one of them for sure. Singing in Venice, that was from middle school. I was with a choir at the time, and I sang the wrong verse. That was brutal. But then the whole second verse too ended up coming true, because originally the first verse was going to be true stories and the second verse was going to be made up stories. But then the second verse ended up becoming true as well, just as time has gone on. So it's a fortuitous song. It's a song from the end of my college career, the beginning of my time being out in the world. So it means a lot to me. It's very special to me, and I hope you all liked it. As always, make sure to like and subscribe to see next week's and to see more content like this, and let me know down in the comments if there is a story that you made up at one point that ended up becoming true after time. And until next week, my friends, I'll see you all there.